Metairie is a census-designated place in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, United States, and is part of the New Orleans metropolitan area, with a population at the 2010 census of 138,481. Metairie is the largest community in Jefferson Parish and the fifth largest CDP in the United States. It is an unincorporated area that would be Louisiana's fourth largest city if it were incorporated. Metairie is the French term for a small tenant farm which paid the landlord with a share of the produce, a practice also known as sharecropping. In the 1760s, many of the original French farmers were tenants. After the Civil War, the majority of the community's inhabitants were sharecroppers until urbanization started in the 1910s. In the 1720s, French settlers became the first Europeans to settle Metairie in the area known then as Chapitulas and now as Metairie Ridge, a natural levee formed by an ancient branch of the Mississippi River, Bayou Metairie, which flowed through modern-day River Ridge, Metairie, Gentilly, and New Orleans east. It emptied into Mississippi Sound. The Acalapisa Native Americans used this ridge as a road. It is the oldest road in the New Orleans area. Paved in the 1920s, it is called Metairie Road. An electric streetcar was installed running along Metairie Road in the late 1910s, opening the area to greater development. Upscale housing tracts were constructed off the road in the 1920s. This area is now known as Old Metairie. It is today the most prestigious area of Metairie. The areas to the north and northwest of Metairie Road were not developed until after World War II. The land between Metairie Ridge and Lake Pontchartrain, which was cypress swamps and marshlands, was drained with the wood pump. With development of this new land for residences, Metairie's population grew in the 1940s as a result of cheaper land, lower taxes, and larger lots as compared to Orleans Parish. The 1947 Fort Lauderdale hurricane, with winds of 125 miles per hour, directly hit Metairie. Much of the community was under 6 feet of water. Hurricane Betsy, a Category 3 storm, hit the area in 1965, causing extensive wind damage and moderate flooding. In 1995, the May 8, 1995 Louisiana flood, which dumped upwards of 20 inches of rain into Metairie in a 12-hour period, also flooded some parts of the region, especially areas south and west of Metairie, including Kenner, Harahan, and River Ridge. In 1990, Metairie made history when one of its districts elected white supremacist David Duke to the Louisiana State Legislature for a single term. On August 29, 2005, Hurricane Katrina caused a new migration from Orleans Parish, because housing was needed to replace what had been destroyed in the flooding of the city. It has been a racially neutral migration, with equal numbers of black and white residents moving to Jefferson Parish. The 2010 census showed that Metairie has increasingly become more diverse. Veterans Boulevard was laid out alongside a drainage canal, and became a commercial center of the region. The central business district of Metairie is located on Causeway Boulevard near Lake Pontchartrain. Metairie also has one of the handful of major malls located in the New Orleans metro area. Lakeside Shopping Center is the highest-grossing mall in the New Orleans metropolitan area. In the 1970s and early 1980s, an area of bars and nightclubs opened in a section of Metairie known as Fat City, which is now the most racially diverse area in the New Orleans metropolitan area and is home to a vibrant restaurant scene. Several New Orleans radio and television stations have transmitter facilities in Metairie and Jefferson Parish. Two of them, WGNO-TV and WNOL, now have studios and main offices in Metairie. Metairie has a large Mardi Gras season that touts itself as more family-friendly than the New Orleans Mardi Gras. Metairie is located in eastern Jefferson Parish and is bordered by New Orleans to the east, Kenner to the west, Lake Pontchartrain to the north, and the Illinois Central Railroad tracks to the south. South of the railroad are River Ridge, Harahan, Elmwood, and Jefferson. The 17th Street Canal forms the border between Metairie and New Orleans. To the east it is a principal community in Greater New Orleans. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the Metairie CDP has a total area of 23.2 square miles, or 0.18%, is water. The climate of Metairie has been classified as humid subtropical. Like the city of New Orleans, it has short, generally mild winters and hot, Humid summers. The average precipitation is 62.5 in and 8.0 nights with freezing lows annually. It is rare for the temperature to reach 20 or 100 degrees Fahrenheit, with the last occurrence of each being February 5, 1996 and June 26, 2016, respectively. Three Lakeway Center stands at 403 feet. As of the 2010 census, there were 138,481 people living in Metairie. As of 2017, the racial makeup of Metairie is 67.5% white, 9.9% Hispanic or Latino of any race, 16.2% African American, 3.9%